Well, hello and welcome to Geordieland 1892. Oh, what scenes at St James's Park last night. A 0-0 draw with Leicester City, relegation bound, but Newcastle threw everything at them. It was unbelievable, really. 23 shots to their one shot on goal. They basically put 5 at the back, Leicester, and just tried to mop it all up and just hope they were going to catch us on the counter-attack. And they very nearly did in the last minutes of the game. We did hit the post, well, twice, and hit the crossbar. Callum Wilson, Miguel Almiron and Bruno Guimaraes all having encounters with the woodwork. It just wouldn't go in the back of the net, would it? Longstaff having a long-range effort, and Iverson making some good saves for Leicester to keep them in the game. I think if we had managed to get a goal, I think the floodgates would have opened in that game, but it just didn't happen. But to be honest, all the way through that game, we were really comfortable, to be fair, until the very last minutes of the game. Time added on, stoppage time. And, you know, Nick Pope, I thought he'd gone away for a kip somewhere. That's how little he had to do last night. I forgot he was even on the pitch. But, you know, Timothy Castagna gets that opening right at the end of the game, right at the death. And to be honest, Nick Pope makes a world-class save to save us from a defeat. And it would have been, it would have ruined the party, wouldn't it? Would have completely burst the balloon if he'd scored that. But Pope had other ideas, and it was a great save. It was a fantastic save. Like I say, the scenes before and after at St James's Park were absolutely amazing. They were mind-blowing. And to think where this club has come from in the last couple of seasons, to have Champions League football back on Tyneside is nothing short of outstanding, isn't it? It's just, I still can't get my head around it, really. It's really happened. I had to pinch myself a couple of times this morning when I woke up. Was I dreaming? It wasn't a dream. It's real. And, you know, when I look back in the Champions League days, I went to quite a few games away, quite a few home games, but I did travel. And I do remember when we had to play that qualifier, I went to Croatia, Zagreb. I travelled from Rome, and, you know, 17 hours on the train to get there, and it was blooming worth it. I was one of the 400 or 500, I think, people there, Newcastle fans there that night when we scored in injury time. And it was unbelievable. It was Asprilla and Katspaya that night, and that got us into the Champions League. But last night, you know, we're straight into the group stages. The team were amazing. I thought the scenes, what War Flags did at the very start of the game was breathtaking. And, you know, fair play to everything they've done this season. Some of the spectacles that they've put on has been just absolutely wonderful, and a lot of people around the world are taking note of their displays. Now, all through the game, the Geordie public, the noise was deafening. It was, proper party atmosphere, wasn't it? The lap of honour round the ground, with Meridad and Amanda Staveley back on the pitch, and all the kids, all the players as kids, wives. It was a sight to behold. It was really great in that last home game for us of the season. Obviously, we've still got one game to play down at Stamford Bridge. Got to play Chelsea, but really, it's all immaterial now. I don't care. We're in the top 4. We've got to the Champions League. That prize is ours. And, you know, mid-season, or during the break, really, Newcastle will be spending, and that'll be very exciting to see what materialises there. But the scenes outside the ground as well, last night, all the smoke bombs going off and everybody singing, chanting, beautiful scenes at Newcastle United. And, you know, I could never have imagined this. I did say, I think, at the start of the season that I would be, maybe we would get a Europa League place. But even then, did I really believe it? I never expected Champions League football this season. It's just happened so quick. And credit to the team. What an outstanding season Newcastle United have had. Eddie Howe and Jason Tyndall have been brilliant, magnificent, tactically been outstanding. And like I said, the lads have worked so hard this season. The amount of goals we've scored, and you know, best defence in the league really all season. It's just been a joy. When you look back at the dark days, you could never have imagined that we were going to get a night like this so soon. And it's just it's a joy, isn't it? I still can't get over it. I'm over the moon completely. Getting Champions League football and just watching the joy of all those lucky souls at St James's Park last night. What can you say? Brilliant. And it's going to be dead exciting, isn't it? Whenever the Champions League draw happens, it's going to be so exciting, waiting for our name to come out the pot. Just happy days. Happy days are here again. And, you know, we've got so much to look forward to next season. Just elated. And I'm gonna sign off on this video today. I'm sure everybody was watching last night. I don't really have to explain much about the match, but it was more so just to say, you know, how overjoyed I am, and I imagine everybody else is around as well. Right, so really all that's left to say is tell me ma, I won't be home for tea because we're going to Italy. Well, you never know, we might be. I'm already here. I'm in Rome and I'm a bit early, but it would be lovely if we did face one of the teams from the capital, Lazio or Roma this year. Who knows? There's always the Milans. We're not going to face Juventus at any point because they've just had a 10-point deduction as of yesterday. So they were in second, now they've gone to seventh. Naughty boys again. And obviously there's Napoli. So plenty of scope there. And then there's plenty, maybe trips to Germany or Spain, or who knows, the world's what oyster. Anyway, from Geordieland 1892, I wish you all the best. Enjoy this fantastic historical moment, this lovely day, and I think I'm going to go out and have another couple of pints to celebrate. Anyway, listen, all the best, look after, remember to like and subscribe, and all the best.